Hello everyone. I'm do a quick reading. I don't have glasses on, so I can't do any reading. So if y'all come in and like I don't respond, it's not on purpose. I mean, I can see, but I don't have my glasses on. I kind of like had a rough morning. I had a rough start this morning. Oh gosh, I had a rough start. I'm a tad bit annoyed, but I'll be all right. When I woke up this morning, upon awakening, I recalled I recalled like a dream I had last night when I upon awakening. I was thinking about this dream that I had, and I heard the word happy. Like, so I'm thinking about the dream in my mind, a particular part of the dream, and in my mind I'm like, oh, we was happy, or that's what that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's happiness. That's happiness. So I'm like, okay, maybe something going on with happiness. Maybe something going on with happiness. Um, Man, it's the difference between a dream and reality. Cause soon after I was pondering that dream, and I'm like, why do I only remember that specific part of the dream? And what I could pick up from what I can remember, I'm like, okay, I was happy in that dream, like real happy. I was in a dream with somebody and stuff like that. We was just chilling and stuff like that and having fun. But damn it, I had to wake up um and deal with reality. Cause wasn't my it was just oh man. And I uploaded I did an after dark reading last night and it didn't even upload. um that's because I fell asleep and I didn't do what I had to do to make sure it uploaded. So I didn't, because I didn't do what I had to do to make sure it upload. Oh, my phone had died too. That's what it was. I didn't. I hate when I do that sometimes when I go to sleep. Before I like wanted to, before I get myself together. So it's like last night I went to sleep, but my intention was to put my phone on the charger and wrap up my hair before I went to sleep. I ain't do neither. I woke up, I'm like, oh my God. I ain't do what I was supposed to do before I went to sleep. So I did an after dark reading, but I didn't upload it because I went to sleep before I was supposed to. But I slept good though. I slept good. And yeah. But the morning is still early. So I'm not gonna let this mess up my day. I'm gonna see how the rest of the day go. But dealing with kids, my kids was getting on my nerve this morning and things like that. I'm like, oh my God. So that's just a part of being a parent. Oh my goodness. Boy. Collector, let me do y'all a quick reading right now. Give me a what's the collector's angel answer for this morning? um sometimes sometimes my kids get on my nerves so bad I just get sad. I get so sad. I'm like, Dad, you gotta be that hard-headed. I just get sad. It's like I move past the anger and just be sad. Like, damn, I really have to, like, being a parent is like consistent, like to a certain extent. You have to be consistent, especially when you want to raise your kids a certain way and raise them with some type of, stability, morals, values, and stuff like that. For the most part, especially, if you're doing it alone, or if you and the other parent got different views and stuff, it makes parenting harder. When you're parenting alone, or the other parent got a different opinion or view about how parenting should go. So it's like a never-ending battle, struggle, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm like, but like I said, parenting is bittersweet. It ain't always bad. And sometimes, like I said, you gotta keep your emotions in check. Sometimes, I just be in my feelings and gotta get out my feelings. Cause my kids, they piss me off. Sometimes I'ma just be honest. And we live in a society where, you gotta be careful what you say and do. Cause people will call child services on you. But but I had to learn, like, for self-care, I gotta say something how I feel. I'm not keeping how I feel a secret. I'm gonna be careful what I say, but I'm gonna speak on how I feel. Cause sometimes it's not that serious concerning, like, being a parent. Like, we all have children, and like, people act like life is not real. Like, you human, it's going to be days when you get upset at your kids, yell at your kids. That's a part of being human and you being a parent. I'm not saying go overboard. I'm not talking about to the extreme. I'm not talking about extreme behavior. I'm talking about just the basics. And like, one time I was talking, I said my kids be pissing me off. This lady said, "Oh, don't never say that. Don't say that." Why not? They piss me off. Why can't I say that? Why can't I say I'm angry? Why can't I say that? Why can't I keep it real with myself? That's part of my self-healing. That's part of me reflecting. Why can't I speak certain things? Because I'm a parent. Oh, you're older. You're a parent. You don't talk like that. I can't say my kids piss me off. I'm taking care of them. So I can't say, keep it real with myself and express myself and say my kids piss me off or I'm angry. I can't say that because I'm a parent. I'm an adult. I can say that. People make me sick. Yeah. I mean, we all in this world, and we in the society, in a community, and we do need other people, like a community. You can't, for the most part, that's what the world is for, and the community and things like that. Because sometimes in life, not only parenting, but people do go to the left or too much to the right, and people, like your neighbors and stuff, like, that ain't normal and stuff like that. So, I'm not saying I don't need people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes when I'm just being normal, people try to categorize my temperament as extreme or something like that. I don't allow people to do that to me because I know I'm not an extremist. I can have a temper, but I'm far from an extremist. Like, I have control over myself. So when people try to go a certain way with me and be extra, I put them in their place immediately, whether it's mentally or like verbally. I say something, because I know, even as a parent, a couple of times people try to go a certain way with me. But it's other problems in this world than me. Like, I'm the least of people's problems. It ain't that serious. So, you know, yeah, stuff like that. But so anyway, collective, your angel answer is within the next few weeks. So that's your angel answer. Shoot. People say all the time, oh, marriage is hard. Marriage is hard. That's known. People say that. It's like when you say marriage is hard, everybody in society know that. But when you say parenting is hard, everybody say, oh, shit, don't say that. Don't say that. Be quiet. Shh. Parenting is fucking hard. And anybody that say it's not, I don't fool with them, because that's the truth. Parenting is fucking hard sometimes. But married people can say it, and you dealing with another adult, and I'm sitting up here trying to groom a child, my child, into an adult, but I can't say it's hard. I can't admit that it's fucking hard sometimes. But married people that can say that. But when I'm talking about my child and stuff like that, I can't say certain stuff. Oh, yes, I can. Parenting is goddamn hard. I hear it all the goddamn time. Marriage is hard. Marriage is hard. It can be hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work. It's hard work. But when I say something, I'm not married, and I have children, I can't say certain stuff, but married people can say certain stuff, but I can't. Because I'm talking about kids. I can't keep it real, but I'm talking about kids. Okay. Whatever. Because it's only so much as a parent, to a certain extent, because I'm not old. I'm just 39, so I don't know what type of person I'm going to evolve into by the time I'm like in my 70s and 80s. I can only speak from my transformations up to now. But at this moment in my life as a parent, from the beginning to now, I became a parent at 16 years old. Well, 15. From then until now, I have evolved. I have changed as a parent. But it's some things about me I ain't changing and I ain't bending, because it's me. I can change and I can accommodate my children and evolve to become a better parent. But you can't take an individual from who they are. You can't stop me from being me. I can only sacrifice for my children to a certain point, or else I'm going to end up this dead. I gotta be me, even as parent, even though I'm the leader, I'm the authoritative one. I have to keep it real with me. So it's like, what do people want from me as a fucking parent? It's like I already gave my all. I give my all. I give my all. What more do they want? I can't physically sacrifice myself for my kids. I'm evolving. I'm changing. I have matured throughout the years concerning my parenting. So all that other stuff people be talking about, it ain't happening. I'm not changing everything about myself. It's not happening. Because some stuff is just who a person is. They trying to take everything from me and say you have to do it because them your kids. No, I'm still a human. I'm still human. I have to be me. You can't tell a parent all the time what to do. It's like people be trying to tell me what to do. I'm a fucking parent. You can't tell me what to do. You tell my child what to do. Instead of them saying, oh, y'all need to be a little bit more respectful to your mother, they try to check me, and I'm the parent. And I'm disciplining my children out of love. This ain't nothing crazy. I'm disciplining my children out of love. And they want to correct me. I already been through all that correction stuff. You ain't correcting me. I already been raised. My parents already raised me. I don't have a husband. I have baby daddies. I don't have a husband. So I already been raised. I don't need nobody else raising me. I don't allow people to do certain stuff to me because I know who I am. I'm a very balanced person. So I don't allow people to go a certain way with me. I'm a fair person. I'm not crazy. But sometimes when you put people in their place, they want to dominate you. Like you didn't have, like I'm not supposed to have enough sense to know how to defend myself. And people will try to punish you because you put them in check. Nah, I'm a grown woman. I don't care if I'm a dumbass grown woman. I'm still a grown woman. And certain things is common sense. I already been raised. Ain't no goddamn way. I'm me at 39 years old. I'm going to allow an adult to talk to me and go a certain way with me. Or because you think you a man, you going to talk to me like this. I'm not fucking married. I'm not married. Nah. I've already been raised. My parents raised me. I don't need to be raised. I have my own kids and I have my own problems. Give me a message for the collective. Give me a message from the collective. Sometimes life just pisses me off. One thing leads to another, yo. And I just get pissed off. And have to calm down. Your imaginary friend. Childhood treasures resurface. Yeah, so something going on about childhood treasures resurface. Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances, make new connections. All right. Collective, I'm picking up, you might reconcile like with an old friend or something. But collective, I'm keep it temporary or keep something short and sweet. So collective, say like you out and about this morning and you run into an old friend. It's like you can say what you gotta say, but don't give this person your phone number. Like something like that. For some of y'all, I also see you should reconnect with an old friend. And for other you guys, don't reconnect with this old friend. Yeah, it's like childhood treasures resurface. But reconsider, you don't have to connect with this person. And some of you guys should. Yeah, or something. Or collective, if you dealing with like old thoughts from your childhood come back up. For some of y'all, spirit trying to tell you something about somebody from your past that could still be in your life. And collective, you probably need to let go of someone. Yeah. Or something like that. So I'm hearing collective, I heard break every chain. I heard a chain is being broken. So collective, I'm hearing within the next few weeks, you could have had an unhealthy attachment to someone and you're going to break apart from someone. Yeah, within the next few weeks. So you're going to manifest like a separation. Because you're reconsidering it now. So collective, something going on with you this morning. And you're thinking about making new connections. You're reconsidering your alliances. You're making new connections. So I think you're going to break away from someone that you need to break away from. It could be a childhood friend, collective, that you trauma bond with or something. I also heard, collective, if you run into a friend, like an old friend or a childhood friend or something like that today, if you get this person information, like if you say, give me your phone number, give me your email, give me your address. Collective, don't reach out to your childhood friend until a few weeks from now. Don't reach out to this person immediately or something like that. Yeah. Good morning, Nikita. I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't have my glasses on this morning, so I can't really engage how I want to because I can't see what the comments say. I can't see what the comments say. So I'll come back on in a couple of hours. All right, what's going on? Partnerships and alliances. So the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Deception, envy. Collective, y'all could be collaborating with someone to get away from something or someone that you need to get away from. Or y'all collaborating with someone who's deceptive. Somebody you shouldn't trust. Or somebody, it could be envious or jealous of you. Your partnership and alliances. One of your partners could be jealous of you or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody envy y'all or something like that. So just be careful of somebody, whoever you collaborating with. And sometimes too, me being a Capricorn, I can't hold on to a grudge for a long time. And I try not to do that. I try not to do it. Because one time, but this was like a couple of years ago. This was years ago. One time, my daughter's father said something to me that I thought was so dumb and so far from the truth. I couldn't believe he said what he said to me. Because that was so far from my intentions of what I was doing with my daughter or why I was acting the way I was acting. He told me the reason why I was acting the way I was acting towards my daughter was because I was jealous of my daughter. Because she got a father and my father dead. I'm like, oh my God. When he said that to me, I was so pissed. But at the same time, I got sad. I'm like, this is so, I'm like, he don't even know what he's talking about. I'm sitting up here trying to discipline my daughter. And he's saying, I'm jealous of my daughter. And I'm sitting up here trying to discipline her. I'm like, God, please help me. How the hell am I going to how can I be jealous of my daughter when I know the pain and the reality of what you go through not having a father? That's why I go a certain way with my kids and their father. Because I know what it is to be without one. So why would I purposefully keep my children from their father? Somebody please tell me that. I mean, life is real. And when I'm in it. And I know what's going on. I'm not a dumb person. I'm not a selfish person. So if I know how I feel to not be raised with a father in my life, why would I purposefully keep my children from their father? So it's just crazy, and I gotta keep my temperament and stuff, because misunderstandings do happen. But I was mind blown, and that happened years ago. Years ago, he said, my son father said that to me, and sometimes I still be thinking about it, and it pissed me off. It pissed me off when I even think about it. I'm like, oh my God. But sometimes when you sincere about something and somebody take you the wrong way, it will piss me off. I can't speak for everybody. But people is annoying to me because so many times I was misunderstood or misperceived and things like that. I'm like, what the hell you think of me to think I'm going to be jealous of my daughter who I love and I want the best for her? And that's why I don't keep, he ain't never look at the fact, that I wasn't trying to keep her from him. How you saying I'm jealous of her because of you, but I'm not trying to keep her from you? People don't pay attention to certain stuff they say. If the times in my life when I kept my kids from their father, it was for a reason. It was for a reason. Whether my reasoning was wrong or right, but it was for a reason. I could have had suspicions, and sometimes I find out my suspicions is wrong. But if I keep my kids from their father, it's for a reason. And it's not nothing petty. Whether my suspicions is right or wrong. Because I know how it feels to grow up without a father. So why would I inflict that same pain on my kids? Like purposefully. Purposefully. Like, and people, if they don't know in detail what you're going through, they assume. A lot of people assume, oh, why you do this, why you do that, why you treat your kids' fathers like this, why you do this, why you do that. Everybody got to go through phases in life. Like I said, I became a mother at 15 years old. I had to roll with the punches and learn and evolve about parenting. Like I said, I had to learn something. Certain things. So, with my oldest son father, because when me and him broke up, I didn't know certain things at the time. So when me and him was going through a breakup, and my son was born at 15 years old, I did not know what to a man after a breakup, because he was my first boyfriend. So me being 15 years old, I didn't know certain stuff. So when we was going through a breakup, it's certain stuff I did not know. When I was 15 years old, and it wasn't because, some of it was because I was angry and bitter, but some of it wasn't. And people were saying certain stuff, not knowing where I was coming from. When me and my oldest son father went through a breakup and he was being mean to me at 15 years old, not knowing what a breakup is, and it was my first breakup, I did not know how to handle it. I didn't know my son's father was going to behave a certain way towards me. So when he started switching, because we breaking up, it's my first breakup. I don't know what to expect about a breakup. I'm 15 fucking years old with a baby. So when my son father started being rude to me, you know, he had a right to, because we breaking up. I took that literally, and people think I'm lying. I'm not lying. At 15 years old, the way my son father was acting, I thought in my mind my son was in danger. That's how I was thinking at 15 years old. Because I'm thinking, if you would treat me a certain type of way, but I'm in my feelings, I'm not knowing that I'm not in danger. I didn't know I wasn't in danger. I'm 15 years old and I'm going off my emotions. And then I'm coming from, I got issues from my childhood and me not having a father. I didn't realize that. And I'm sitting up there having a baby. So when I was behaving a certain type of way and people just saying stuff, they didn't even know what they was talking about. They didn't even know what they was talking about. I literally, in my mind, thought that my son was in danger. I really did, because I didn't know why my son's father was treating me the way he was treating me. But as I got older, I had to learn that when you breaking up with somebody, this man is going to act like this. It's going to hurt. But that don't mean that man putting your life in danger. I had to learn that. Because I didn't know certain things. And when I was behaving a certain way, people took me a certain way and totally misdiagnosed my behavior. Totally misdiagnosed me. Saying shit about me that wasn't even true. So when I'm telling people, when I was going through what I was going through with my oldest son's father, I did not maliciously keep my son from him. I literally, in my mind, was thinking the wrong way because of my immaturity. I literally thought my oldest son's father would do harm to him because of the way he was treating me. I had to learn how to separate myself from my kids. I was 15 years old when I had my son. I didn't know. And people not knowing what's going on in my mind, and me being immature and not knowing how to express myself, I was like totally misunderstood by people. I was totally misunderstood by people. And you know, I let it go. I let it go because it is what it is. I just thank God that I had to learn certain things. I had to learn through trial and error that just because you with a man and he leave you and he dog you out, that don't mean that man go do harm to your kids. I had to learn that through experience. I didn't know that. So when I'm going through a breakup with a guy and I got kids by him, I learned how to separate myself. That man could be dogging me, but I know he's not going to dog my child. I had to learn that. At 15 years old, I didn't have enough sense to know that. I didn't have that. I didn't know that. So when people say, oh, I'm a bitter baby mother and I hold on to my son's father, I be chasing them, they don't even know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. I don't hold on to nobody for my own sanity. When a man don't want me, I will go that way for my own protection, especially when I realize he don't want me. I will leave. So when people say certain things about me, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. When I was raising my oldest son and the drama that was going on between me and my oldest son's father, that was not me being malicious and hateful. I was being immature, not on purpose. I never kept my oldest son from his father like on purpose to be bitter and hateful. I had to go through a learning process. Like, you don't act like that after a breakup. That man don't want you, you let him go. And let him see his goddamn kids. That man ain't thinking about you. So when people say stuff to me, man, they have no idea how sincere I am. I don't hold on to a man and play games with a man and stuff like that. When I realize certain things, I accept it for what it is. Because I will never purposefully and maliciously keep my kids from their father. Because I know how I feel to grow up without a father. So when people say, oh, you being petty, she a bitter baby mother, you don't even know what's going on. Something going on in my mind. You don't call me a bitter baby mother when I think I'm in danger. You got to know what's going on in a person's mind. Especially when they young or they immature. So, it just, I used to be confused when people used to say certain things to me. And it's a lot of stuff people that know me don't know about me. So it's like they have no idea why I behave the way I behave. Because I keep everything to myself. People don't know that I was being harassed through technology. I mean, every day for years. Since I was able to get an email account. People don't know that. I never went home complaining to my family and, oh, mom, this and this. I never was a complainer. So when I used to behave a certain type of way around people I know, y'all don't know why I behave the way I behave. But it's like people want to judge you and say this and say that. Like, when my daughter father said, I'm jealous of my daughter. Oh, gosh. I'm like, how the hell can you perceive that I'm jealous of my daughter when I actually love my daughter? And I'm glad my daughter has a father and my kids have their father. How can you even think that? You're misperceiving me. I'm trying to raise my daughter because I love her. I'm not jealous of my daughter and being hateful and mean and cruel to my daughter. Yes, I can have a temper. Yes, I yell at my children. But I don't hate my children. People used to start all types of rumors. Oh, you mistreat your kids and why you treat men like that and this isn't that and this isn't that. They don't even know me. You just talking because somebody told you this and told you that and you don't even know me. Don't even know me. And talking shit about something they heard. Talking about I mistreat my kids' fathers. I don't mistreat my kids' fathers. Who the hell, how can I mistreat somebody who don't even take care of me? How the hell am I mistreating somebody who don't take care of me and my door and my phone line is open for them to pick up their kids? So you tell me where the mistreatment is at. The door's open. If they want to come, they can come pick up their kids. The phone is available. They got my number. Ain't nobody paying child support. So you please tell me how am I mistreating my kids' fathers? I want somebody to tell me that when people accuse me of mistreating my kids' fathers. When my phone is available, they can come and get their kids when they get ready, when they want to, as long as it's decent. And ain't nobody on child support. I want somebody to tell me why it's a rumor going around and niggas talking about I mistreat my kids' fathers because they heard this or heard that from somebody. Mistreat. If anything, I'm the one playing the fool. That's what I'm saying. You can't listen to people, and I don't pay attention to men sometimes because men just flip. I'm the one being mistreated. And you don't come to me talking about I'm mistreating my kid's father. They mistreating me, you idiot. Mistreat, man. Men, oh man. the keeper of the hidden truth. People better leave me alone. People better leave me alone. Talking. Oh, and I always get called a bitch, a bitch, and I need to die. You know how many men threaten me? You need to die, bitch. I'm like, oh my God. All because I defended myself. And I won't allow them to do what they want to do and say what they want to do to me. I deserve death. Oh, man. Please. I'm like, this is crazy. It's just crazy. And people get it messed up. But like I said, from the time I was 15 years old and I'm 39 now, I grew up. I matured from when I was 15 years old and had my son. So when people come to me and try to tell me I'm the same mother that I was 15 years ago, get out my face. Get out my face, you hater. You still talking about my past more than I'm talking about my past. You still talking about something that happened when I was 15 years old and I'm 39 with 2 more kids. And you talking about some old stuff. Please. I'm not that same person I was when I was 15 years old. So when a person try to come at me and check me about my parenting, oh no, I have evolved and I know I evolved as a parent. So don't come over here trying to bring up something I did when I was 15 years old as a parent. Nah. Or something I did when I was 20 as a parent. I'm 39 now. You don't realize? I realize it. I realize it because I'm the one who went through it. I'm the one who goes through my transformations and me evolving and being rebuked by the Most High and me having to grow up. That's why I don't let people tell me I'm a liar. And I don't allow people, I cuss people out when they want to bring up my past. Because I'm the one who sat there and went through the transformation. So why you trying to take my transformation from me and tell me I ain't evolved and I'm fake and I'm phony and I'm a liar? I'm the one that sat there and had to go through it. Nah, I don't allow people to say certain stuff to me and me believe it. I don't take everything people say to me and they think I'm going to believe it because they said it. I know my true intentions. When my daughter father told me that I'm jealous of my daughter, I knew in my heart, I'm like, oh my God. And just because you're saying it, because you her father or you a man, that don't make it true. You don't know what you talking about. Just because you the man in the situation. I'm like, how can he say I'm jealous of my daughter when I love her? She just lazy as hell. My daughter lazy. I'm like, I love her. And I'm a Capricorn. That's why I had to get into astrology. And I used to try to figure out what the hell was going on in my house. And when I had to Google and everything and do all that and my kids' birth charts. And when I got that information, my life got a little bit better because I became aware. So I know what I'm dealing with. I'm an earth sign dealing with a totally different element. That's why in my early parenting, I almost lost my mind because I didn't realize my son's element. I ain't know. Me and him were 2 different elements. So I couldn't expect my oldest son to be like me or be an earth sign or be like me. It's like I had to accept my children for who they are, especially if they're a totally different element from me. Accept that and learn that. Because I was kind of like confused because like I said, I had my first child at 15 years old. It was a lot of stuff I didn't know. It was a lot of stuff I didn't know. And I just had to learn. I just had to learn a lot. I had to learn a lot. And then I had my own issues. I didn't realize how many issues I had until I had my son. And it was too late. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have had no kids. I got problems. But it's all right though, because it's all right. It's a learning process. It's just a learning process. And when I mess up as a parent, I will go back to my kids and let them know I was wrong and I'm sorry. Because I love my children. I love my children. So if I offend my kids, I tell them it wasn't on purpose. I'm not going to knowingly offend my kids to cause them harm, because I'm not crazy like that. So if I offended my children in any type of way, it was because of my immaturity or me not knowing at the time that I wasn't doing what was the best for my child at the time. No parent in their right mind knowingly cause harm to their kids. In their right mind. So if I caused my kids any type of harm, something must have been wrong or off with me at that time, or I was just immature. It's like people do what they can. And you only can do so. You can't go beyond what you know. You only can know what you know. So I'm like, people just, oh man. It's just crazy sometimes with being a parent and stuff like that. That's why you gotta know your truth. And especially me as a female, I just go a certain way. Even when I'm not in the best situations or I don't make the choices in my life, females gotta be careful. Females gotta be careful. Because, life is crazy. Yeah. So, I'm sitting up here talking and talking. Let me pull a little bit of tarot. Give me some tarot for partnership and alliances, deception and envy. The Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Yeah. Collective, somebody could just be in your energy to spy on you. Collective, somebody is solely in some type of partnership or alliance with you to like spy on you. Or like disrespectful. It's like, collective, somebody want to get close to you just to tell you how they feel about you. So I'm gonna give an example of what I see. This is like, collective, say like if you gotta go on stage and people know you got a show coming up. This individual will personally buy your ticket, attend your show on the front row just to cuss you out at your show or something like that. That's what somebody want to do. Something is like a betrayal. I see that too. So collective, just be careful with somebody. Yeah, somebody want to Page of Swords you, or somebody you know. It's like a betrayal. Or somebody want to cause you a betrayal, an ending, or somebody want to say something to you. Yeah, it's Ten of Swords out here and the Page of Swords. Yup. Yeah. I also see, collective, it's somebody that keep trying to get close to you and you won't let them. So this person feels betrayed because they've been trying to come at you maybe 10 times. And every time this person come at you, you block them. So they 10 swords. They feel betrayed because you defend yourself against this person's agenda or something like that. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's like, collective, you gotta know something going on when you run into complete strangers and you got complete strangers telling you about you. It's like, how do you know this about me? Why are you saying these things to me? Unless you know somebody that I know, or unless you stalking me. Why do you know personal information about my life? And why do you feel the need as a stranger to me to approach me and tell me certain things? You're not my fucking father. You're not my husband. Who are you? This is what I'm saying about people. I literally had stuff like this happen to me. So whoever gossiping about me to you, you're not going to come up to me and tell me straight up what's going on. Like, come here, let me ask you a question because so-and-so told me this. Nah, men don't do that. They just, whatever, somebody telling them something about me, and they approaching me and saying what they want to say to me and do what they think they going to do to me because it's something somebody done said to them. Nah, that you don't even got the whole story. Half of the time when a dude approach me, he don't even be knowing the whole story and trying to come check me about something somebody told him or something. Or something he heard about me. Did you ask me? First of all, tell me who told you, first of all. Because the thing about it is, sometimes when they do approach me and say stuff, it be true. So I'm like, okay, so you know somebody that knows somebody, so you tell me who told you. I mean, and this is not even nothing like on a sexual. When I'm saying this is not nothing men approaching me about sex. This is about niggas approaching me about my life. Like, who are you? What? How you know how I treat my baby daddies? Why do you care how I treat my baby daddies? Why are you approaching me about my baby daddies? What is going on? What's really going on in life? People, I had so many people just walk up to me and say like crazy stuff. I had people tell me, oh, you deserve to die. I'm going to kill you. What? Why? And I'm so used to the death threats, I get to the point I ask why. If you gonna kill me, you tell me why at least. You gonna tell me why you want me dead. And then people talking about, oh, why you act like that? And but I'm not a complainer. I'm not too much scary. I don't complain. So when stuff happens to me, I don't sit around and get on the phone and call my mother and call my aunt and call my brother. Oh, so threaten me. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. So, and that's another thing. My brother that passed away, people on the outside of my family don't even know the reality and the dynamics of my family situation. I'm not a crybaby. Never was a crybaby. So when I used to get in trouble or certain situations with men, I didn't run and go tell my brother. I didn't run and tell my brother nothing. So people got it mixed up. They don't even know what they talking about. When I used to get in trouble with men folks, I used to handle it. I never went and ran because my first